Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sarah, a first-time mum to a baby girl called Sophia who is 6.5 months old. In today's video, I'm going to be going through my nappy changing bag or diaper bag or baby changing bag, the bag you put your baby stuff in when you go out for the day. I always find these videos quite interesting and I pretty much have the same thing in my bag every day. Like, I always make sure I've got the same things, and I'm quite a heavy packer. I don't go very light. I'm still a first-time mum and I'm only 6 months in, so I'm still in, I might need this, that or the other mode. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel and let's get on with it. So my main baby changing bag is this newbie backpack one. I bought this from MarkII, but you could probably get it somewhere else, and it did come in another colour. I want to say black maybe, but I like grey because a lot of my stuff in my house is grey, and I just think grey goes with everything. Like, there's not really a lot grey doesn't go with. Maybe brown. I don't know. I'm just going to come a bit closer to show you how many compartments it has, because it has loads of different pockets. So it's got a main one here, front one, little one there, two open ones that do expand with a zip, one there, one there. It's got in the back there, and inside, well, it's too full at the moment, so I'll show you what the inside looks like at the end. But I'll go through the small compartments first and then the big compartment. Just to let you know, I haven't touched this bag. I haven't prepared for this video at all. I did go out this morning, so this is exactly how it is as I went out with Sophia this morning. So I'm going to start in this little one. I don't normally keep a lot in here, but it is a good place to put house keys. So I just always put my house keys there because I don't go in and out of that compartment, so I know I'm not going to lose anything. Nothing in the side pockets, but I tell you what I do often use them for. If I've just made a bottle, I'll put it in there, or sometimes if she's had a drink, I'll put it in there, but I think the drink is in here at the moment. But they're quite good for kind of storing bottles or hot water or things like that that you want to get out. Or if it's a hot bottle, if you're a formula feeding mum or a bottle feeding mum, then it's good to put it in there if it's been prepared a bit earlier, and then you can let it cool down. So into this front compartment, this is generally where I keep my things, so it's just a little one, and I keep my bits and bobs. So I've got my phone, always useful, my purse, a tampon because it's that time of the month. Oh, I've got a pin. This is one of, I don't know if you'll see, Sophie and Dave's chip pins, but I've lost the back, so I need to find the back for that because it was on my bag. Very important at the moment, face mask. Can you see it? This is one my auntie made. So I always carry a little face mask in there just in case. And lipstick. This is the little Disney one that I got from Primark ages ago. So that is the front compartment. Next, I'll just go to this little one in the back. This is where the changing mat is stored, and this came with it, so really handy. Just matches it, and it's a nice easy access bit at the back. It just goes down like that, and then you're never going to lose it, or it's never going to fall out or anything like that. Okay, onto the main bit. It holds a lot. So inside, to begin with, if you can see, I'll show you, it's got a mesh zip bit here, which at the moment I'm storing her food and snacks and things like that in. So I've got a pot of formula. These are actually takeaway pots that we got some sauce in, so we just use those, really handy. I've got Snuffle Babe Saline drops because at the moment she's got a little bit of a cold, so I've been popping those up her nose. And to go with that, I've got the Snuffle Babe Vapour Rub. So these are really useful, if you're gonna focus, yeah, really useful if your baby has got a cold. So I put this one on her chest and this one up her nose, so that's really handy. I've got my hand sanitizer in here, so I know this is for me, but I don't know why it's in there and not the front. I'm gonna pop that in the front bit. Then I have some weaning bits. Now, we are doing baby-led weaning, but I do have a few purees just in case I'm ever caught short. It's just one of those things that you fear if you break down or something happens where you're stuck for ages. So I've just got a courgette, apples and avocado Ella's Kitchen pouch. And some spoons. I don't know why I've got so many spoons. I'll tell you something I did have in here earlier as well, which I have taken out. I did take a little pot of sliced pear, which I used for her lunch because she had a few when we were out and then she ate the rest when we got home. So I did have that in there as well. But yeah, I just generally keep maybe medicine things like this, food, formula, little bits that I can just get access to. And because they're small, they'll get lost in the bag otherwise. So that is a really handy section to have. Next, I'm just going to bring stuff out. So this is her water. It's a, I don't know what the make is. Munchkin. These are really popular. They're the no spill cups. So she's just started to be able to drink from this. And I did actually have this in this side pocket earlier, but then she drank it and I just quickly shoved it in the main bag. But it is quite handy to have in the side pocket so you can just access it really quickly. Then I have a ready-made formula that we took out with us. She didn't actually drink it because she's at the stage of the weaning where the 11 o'clock feed, she sometimes needs it and sometimes doesn't need it. Today she didn't need it. She was okay with just the pear and the water, and then she just had lunch when we got home at about 12:30. But this is an ice cream truck has just arrived. So if you hear a little jingling in the background, sorry about that, it stopped now. We made one up and then we stored it in this insulated bottle thing, which is really handy. If we're going out and we know she's due a feed anytime soon, then we will make one up and do that. But we also brought a spare bottle because I wasn't sure if we were going to go back to our mother-in-law's for lunch or not. So we bought a spare bottle with that formula. And then if we're out for a really long day and we need 2 bottles like that, what I would do is fill up one of these with hot water, like boiling hot water, and I'd make it up maybe like an hour before she needs the feed and then let it cool down. But because I thought we might be going to our mother-in-law's, I would have just used the kettle. So I usually keep 2 feeds in, maybe 1 ready and 1 spare, just in case, because again, you just never know. This is actually not filled with hot water, this was just filled with my water today. I have a little bit now. These are so handy because obviously they keep them cool and hot. My phone's going, 1 second. Hello? Right, that was Joe ringing me from downstairs to say Sophia has lost her dummy because she's napping and he's got food in her. So 1 second. She was just laid on her front. So whether or not she's going to join me in a minute, we shall see, but we'll plod on for now. I have a teething toy with me. She's not teething yet. This is the Sophie giraffe, by the way. The lighting is so bright. There we go. These are brilliant. I would highly recommend it. Like I said, she's not really teething yet, but she just likes to play with it anyway, and it's small and easy to have in the baby bag. This is just a cover for my raincoat because I had a raincoat on and I put the cover in the bag. So yeah, I usually put a raincoat in there because it's Britain and you don't know what the weather's going to be like. This is all just in the main bit now, by the way. So this bag, this didn't actually come with the bag. This came with my other changing bag from Mothercare, but it's really handy because it's just a little drawstring bag that I can keep spare outfits in because Sophia does do massive poos and she usually goes through at least 2 outfits a day. So in here today, I've got a spare vest because she's wearing an outfit similar to me today. So she's got a vest underneath some romper. So I've got a spare vest. And then I've got another full outfit. I've just brought an easy one rather than a nice dress because if she's done a big poo, these are just easier to get changed into. And a spare bib because she dribbles a lot. Show you what it's looking like. I'm going to just show you and then I'll talk you through it. But well, there are little open compartments in here and there are 4 of them. So I'll show you what they look like first. So they're like this, look. So there's 4 of them. And yeah. And what I tend to keep in those compartments are nappies. wipe. So we've got nappies, only one nappy, but normally I have about 8 and then I just restock them as I use them. So nappies live in there, and wipes, obviously I've always got either a full one, sometimes I have 2 packets, and these are proving really handy for weaning as well. I have a little tub of, what are they called? Mum brain, like poo bags. I can't think what else to call them. I think one fell out, so I'll show you. Just these to put pooey nappies in. So, nappy bags, I don't know. So I have a little tub of them. I keep them in a tub because they just get everywhere otherwise. And then when you really need to find one and you've got poo on your hands and poo all over, you can just find them easy if they're in here. There's also a comb, because you know she's got to look her best. And then a muslin cloth to wipe her sick up. Sophia is a really sicky baby. She doesn't bother her, she's fine, and she's putting weight on, so I'm never worried about it. But she does like to have little posits. So I have at least one of these. I've only got one in today, but I will often have 2 in because they get soaked very quickly. Another toy is another little teething toy. I just find the teething toys are really handy to play with. This one actually needs a bit of clean. Just to kind of play with if she's in a pushchair and she's getting a bit bored, to fiddle with, to chew on. So she's got another teething toy. Another spoon, because you can never have too many spoons. This obviously needs a wash, so I'll pop that behind me. And the only other thing is a dummy. So always have, Sophia is a dummy wearing baby. I don't know, she has a dummy when she naps. It's the only time she really has it. The only other time we'll give her it is if she's due a nap and we're on the way home, so we'll put it in a car seat. We just like the MAM ones. We have the MAM bottles as well, M-A-M. I would really recommend. I just think they're brilliant, really easy, and these are her favourite dummies that she's had. It's just handy to have one just in case. So that's everything in the main compartments. And then, I'll just see if I can bring it up. There's a little side compartment there at the back. And in that, oh, I've got a spare, dirty bib. I told you I've not prepared for this. This has got bean juice on from yesterday. So that needs to go in the wash as well. But in that compartment, I mainly just keep the red book that we get here in the UK with all her health stuff. Just in case we ever need to go to the hospital or anything like that, it's got everything that she needs to know. It's got the health visitor's number on, it's got like mine and Joe's name on, her weight, health tips, like, you know, like meningitis watch, that kind of thing. It's got some NHS information. It's just got all her info in, so I just keep that in the bag just in case. And that is everything I have in my nappy bag. And actually, it's not as much as I thought it was. I thought I was like a massive overbringer of stuff. I just can't get my words out today. This is because I'm half listening out for Sophia now, but this is a real channel. This isn't one of those glitzy ones. This is a real mum life channel. I just do it as I have the time, and I don't over prepare because I haven't got time for that. Anyway, I hope you liked that video and I hope you found it useful. Let me know what is in your nappy bag or diaper bag or baby changing bag, whatever you want to call it. Is there anything that you have that I've missed? I will say the only other thing that I do sometimes carry is Calpol, because it's just handy. And there is one thing I need to add in, and that is a baby first aid kit. I've just done a first aid course online, a virtual one, and she's talked us through her first aid kit. So I'm going to start collecting that, and especially as she's going to start to crawl soon and move a bit more, she's more likely to get cuts and grazes and things like that. So I am going to be adding that in. But other than that, is there anything you think I've missed? Anything that is essential, especially as she gets older? She's 6 months now. Oh, and another thing, another thing that I do sometimes have is a big feeding bib and vest if I know we're going out to a cafe or something. But yeah, I just don't always have that in. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that was a bit rambly, but that's life. I just realised this is 18 minutes long. I highly doubt it'll be that long when you watch it. I'll try and chop it down. If you like this kind of real life mum content, please subscribe to my channel, and if you could give this video a like, it would really help my channel out, help more people to see it, and help me to connect with more mums and help more mums. Let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see coming up on my channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!